how's it going? I'm Rebecca from Visit Oak Park, and I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We've just made a new discovery in the South Marion district of downtown Oak Park. Some people call it eco-friendly transport, others call it ingenious, but they call themselves Greenline Wheels. If you're feeling adventurous today, come along with me and let's go check it out. Oh my gosh, where am I? What is this?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, Greenline Wheels is where you are, young lady.
This place is amazing. Is this a bike shop?
It is a bike shop and so much more. We've got bikes, we've got electric bikes, we've got electric vehicles, encouraging people to get out on bicycles, get out and explore the wondrous Oak Park and the area around us. We are an L3C. It's like an LLC, but there's an extra L in there, low profit. We're a low profit, limited liability company.
Wait, you're telling me that you don't want to make a maximum profit?
Oh, well, we can make all the profit in the world, but that is not our first and primary goal.
What's your goal?
Our goal is threefold. It's all about cycling, eco-friendly transportation, and the Oak Park and River Forest area around us.
Okay.
So we promote cycling, we promote the bike networks and the bike paths around town.
Yeah.
We promote all the tourist attractions and all the stuff that makes Oak Park great.
Do you want to show me some of your exciting transportation?
I'd love to show off our exciting transportation.
It's electric!
This is a Global Electric motor car. Global Electric is the company that manufactures it. It's called a neighborhood electric vehicle. That's the category it's in.
Okay.
25 miles an hour is its top speed. Great for cruising around town, for shopping, for groceries. So we think that people that live in the area that don't own cars can use our cars, but also the tourists that come into town. The motor cars are completely street legal.
Okay.
So on the outside, there's headlights and turn signals and bumpers and license plates.
Windshield wipers.
You'll notice on the insides, we've got seat belts.
Very
We've
safe.
got rear view mirrors. These cars also come equipped with a stereo for rocking out to your favorite music, but also
Everybody loves that.
At some point, we'll hopefully work in some audio guided tours.
It's electric!
So you'll notice we've got a lot of great bikes here. We've got children's bikes. We've got these cruisers. And they're great for getting around town and cruising by this Frank Lloyd Wright stop or cruising to the Arts District. Cruising out to the Thatcher Woods where there's just a lot of adventure to be found.
Tour.
Just a laid-back, great ride. Over here, we have our main stock of bikes. We've got our red lines, we've got our Cutler 8s, and we've got our Cutlers. These are road bikes. You'll notice on our wall back there, we have the Burley children tows.
Okay.
Those guys can fit one or two kids. This electric bike here
It's electric!
is a great product made by Sanyo. What this is, there's no throttle on the bike.
No throttle.
This, you have to pedal.
Okay.
It's a pure bike. You have to pedal it. But what this does is that for every pound of pressure that you put on that pedal, it provides you an additional pound of pressure.
Wow.
So riding up hills, riding to work, commuting. These are known in Europe and in Asia. These are commuter bikes.
Okay.
This is known as a step-through. A lot of the guys are like, oh, I don't want to be riding a girl's bike. But it's not. It's a step-through, they call it. And it's great because you don't really have to work up a sweat to be able to ride it.
And the chain is covered with that.
Chain is covered. You can get around town just as fast as a car if you're getting to the commute.
Wow.
And because it doesn't have a throttle, it is a bicycle. It's categorized as a bicycle.
That's amazing. So it's basically like a power-boosted bicycle.
It is.
And what is this a map of?
Greenline Wheels has developed 10, although on our map here we currently have 9. There is a 10th. Have 9 different loops around town. You'll notice the Frank Lloyd Wright loop. Up in here, the green one is our Midtown Mansions loop.
Ooh, that
Oak
sounds
Park has
exciting.
a lot of just incredibly beautiful homes, large, just these mansions. We also have our historic River Forest loop, same thing over there, a lot of beautiful homes, a lot of history over there.
Yeah.
A lot of mafia, a lot of inventors, a lot of business people have
Prime real
made their homes
estate.
over there. And then down in here we have some that go through Forest Park over into the cemetery.
Yeah,
The founders, Mom and Pa Kettle Strings, you might know them, are buried out there. With all of our stuff, you can get out and ride some of these great loops, or just ride around on your own. Holy cow, you're back.
Wow. Electric bike riding. I could do that all day. That's crazy.
Wow, I'm glad you had a great time out there.
Are you guys doing any tours like that during the winter?
Well, you know, in addition to our self-guided tours, the Midtown Mansions that you did, and the Arts Loop, and the Frank Lloyd Wright, and the Historic River Forest, we work with a number of independent tour guides around town. Rickshaw Rick is one of them, Daryl Babook, and there's another gal who does some Nordic walking.
That's a really good idea.
We list these independent tour guides. Holy cow.
There he is now, Rickshaw Rick.
Hey guys, what's going
on our kiosk, and we're going to work with them to give guided tours, and they can give guided tours in our cars or on our bikes, our electric bikes, our vehicles, and maybe the two of you might be interested in doing a guided tour on one of the tandems.
You down?
What's up?
I mean, let's go.
Okay.
Bicycle, bicycle.
All right, so we can start out by heading down this way and checking out one of the areas that's named after one of Oak Park's more interesting citizens.
Which is?
Philander Barclay.
Of course.
I know a lot about him because he was big with bikes. So this is Barclay's American Grill. Coincidentally, Philander Barclay, obviously, his last name. I don't think he started this restaurant though, because it's a little on the modern side. Philander Barclay was basically a bicycle repairman around the turn of the century, but he was famous because he photographed everything.
Okay.
So he ended up providing the Historical Society with, I think, well over 75% of all the photographs of quote-unquote old Oak Park, or as some of us would refer to it, unincorporated Cicero Township, which is what it was prior to 1902. And this is Pleasant Home.
That is a nice house.
It's a beauty, isn't it? Originally,
Not bad.
this was the home of John Farson. He was a banker who had his architect, George Maher, design a theme that was worked throughout the entire property. And that theme is visible at the top of the gate. It looks almost like a broad axe, but it's really representative of a serving tray, because Mr. Farson was a rare thing. He was a banker that wanted people to know he was a public servant. Now, you mentioned early on how beautiful this home is. Can you imagine that in the 1960s, when a lot of the developers were trying to come in and put up apartments and things, this beautiful home came within one vote of being demolished.
What?
It's true.
That's not right.
Well, that's true too.
Well, you know what?
What?
I'm getting a little hungry from all this bike riding.
How about something a little on the European side, maybe some Marion Street Cheese Market?
Sounds good.
One Marion Street Cheese Market coming up.
Yes. Can't wait.
Here's the place.
So this is awesome. Are you able to do this in the winter too?
As a matter of fact, yes, because Rickshaws and Taxis and Greenline Wheels are working together as many ways as we can, and one of those ways is going to be by me providing tours in some of these electric cars that you might see that are for rent as well. So yeah, absolutely. You can see our village any time of year now and get an awesome tour from somebody who knows where all the great spots to eat are.
Well, I can't wait for that.
And you turned out to be an awesome tandem rider after all, so.
Oh, stop it. You're going to make me blush.
Let's take a look at some of those 100 wines and cheeses, okay?
All right, let's eat.
Get the kickstand, and we're in.